I just brought you a super fun topic for you today, brothers and sisters. Be aware, this thing can potentially change up your life. You can potentially become happier. You can potentially achieve mental clarity. You can potentially just get on your purpose. You can just potentially become a superhuman being. Let's talk about dopamine detox, brothers and sisters. Let's talk about dopamine detox. And I wouldn't like to talk about the scientific stuff too much because I think that there are so many other videos and other content out there who are way better qualified to get into the depth of it. But I would like to talk about experience. I would like to talk about personal experience. I would like to talk about dopamine detox, how I feel, how my life is changing with this dopamine detox thing, and how you could actually benefit from these things, because I think that this is a general human thing. This is biological and psychological and physiological too. So pretty much how I've been living and pretty much what I would regard as dopamine detox is I'm just simply do not give pleasures to myself. I'm just simply limiting the pleasures in my life as much as I humanly can. So here are all the things that I do and here are all the things that I do not do. One, I do not watch any type of content instead of one piece of content on YouTube every single day, which is very specific, planned, and I'm watching them for educational purposes. This is number one. I do not watch Netflix, I do not watch pornography, I do not consume any type of news, I do not consume social media. About social media, I did quit social media, I do not use Messenger, I do not use Instagram, I do not use WhatsApp, I do not use anything. I just simply no social media, no pornography, pretty much no internet, bro. I'm only turning on the internet if I really honestly have to look up for something. I do not watch content, pretty much internet is pretty much over, like pretty much out of my life. This is regarding to the content and all the media. This is about people. I do not really talk with people unless it's not necessary. I do not really chit chat. I do not really hang out. I do not really invest into my social life at this very moment. All the things are the following that I'm doing throughout the day. I write, I work out, I work on my business, I sing, I shoot these videos, and I just pretty much, meditate and I'm with my ideas and I just talk and I just, write and be with myself pretty much throughout the day. I do not eat shitty food and I do not eat food that is like high on spices and high on, we'd say, dopamine. So I'm just limiting pleasures as much as I humanly can. Sometimes there are days when I do not eat. So this is the experiment that I've done. I didn't eat. I didn't talk with people. So for example, yesterday, I didn't eat for 24 hours. I didn't talk with people. The things that I've done was working out, writing, shooting a video and just working on my business. That was the day. And there was time where I felt like fucking miserable. But at the end of the day, when you're just limiting yourself and you can just set yourself and you can just set your mind and you can just set your new level of taking in pleasures and new levels of dopamine inside your brain. Again, I'm telling you to watch some videos or just read about dopamine detox. Pretty much what this is all about is that you just have all this reward system inside your brain and you're just rewiring it. So instead of getting all this cheap fucking dopamine of watching pornography, watching Netflix, and just really much from this intake, pretty much, if I would like to summarize it, this is between changing up all of your wirings of pleasures inside your life between you intaking something or you creating something. So this is perhaps the biggest change and this is perhaps the biggest difference. And so what I've been able to experience as benefit, or would say benefits, after having such fucking hard days and after such low pleasures and after so little things that I'm giving to myself. The very first thing is that I'm just getting the boring fucking work done. I'm just getting the boring work done because, again, man, like, what is happening if I just simply do not have anything so exciting in my life to do? I will be sticking with the boring stuff. I just have this discipline, this is super much correlated, as I've also experienced, to discipline and getting the boring work done. This is the thing, man. Like, you are not losing weight because you are thinking about losing weight. You're losing weight because you're actually going to the gym, and because you actually have the discipline not to eat. You're not becoming a better speaker because you're thinking about becoming a better speaker and dreaming about becoming a better speaker, but actually speaking, talking, doing the boring fucking work. This is how you grow, actually. And so with dopamine detox, you just do not have another choice, because you have just limited out all the other areas of your life. So you just have to do that thing, because this is your thing now. This is your most exciting thing that you can do. This is the first thing that I've been able to experience. The second thing is mental clarity, which is also super much I think linked with all this discipline stuff. I just have mental clarity. I just say that I want to do this whole thing, again, back to discipline, and I'll be like, yes, brother, this is what I do, and I just do this whole thing. And so I have days when I'm just mentally so clear, because I just had days where I was just like so dizzy, and I just got into this thing and to that thing. No, man, I'm making 7 fucking hours of phone calls today straight. I'm just like super focused on this thing, and I just do not have all these things that are, like outside of my life, and yeah, like getting into this chit chat, the social media, this bullshit, that bullshit. No, I'm just like clear, mental clarity. I do not have my brain overwhelmed with all this, cheap shit, and I just do not think about pornography, and I do not have useless thoughts, which is leading me to my third thing. More contentment. I wouldn't say necessarily happiness, but I'm just feeling way more content with my life. So for example, I just had a day, I think it was 2 days ago, and I was just like working throughout the fucking day, and I just didn't eat anything, and it was a Friday night, and I just didn't go out and anything, and my biggest pleasure for me today was to just simply go to Aldi and do my grocery shopping, bro. And after I've done my grocery shopping, and I called my father, because this was his birthday. I was like so fucking happy, and nothing really special happened that day. I didn't win the lottery. I didn't make a lot of money that day. I didn't have anything special happen that day, This is the whole thing, and I've just felt so fucking content, so I can go and do my grocery shopping, man, because I'm just putting my pleasures in such a low level, man, and this is the whole idea over here. Now that I'm just simply limiting all these things, and now I'm just simply able to be like so happy from these things. I'm just simply detaching myself from all of the outsider things that are happening inside my life. This is the benefit for, I would say, that I'm just simply detaching